8 bad habits that are ruining your sleep. Working when you're sleep deprived is the cognitive equivalent of coming to work drunk. A good night's sleep has the power to increase productivity, happiness, smart decision making, and unlock bigger ideas. Conversely, research shows there is a direct correlation between getting less sleep and workplace inefficiency. The prefrontal cortex, where the problem solving function of the brain are housed, is decreased if we don't get enough sleep. Working when you are sleep deprived, we now know, is the cognitive equivalent of coming to work drunk. Ariana Huffington, author of The Sleep Revolution, and the Huffington Post editor in chief Sales Business Insider. The trick for getting enough sleep is planning ahead and not letting bad habits sabotage you. These behaviors are setting up for a bad night's sleep. Number 1. Skipping your workout. Studies have shown that morning and afternoon workouts can increase a person's quality and amount of sleep at night. One study found that exercise adds around 45 minutes of extra sleep. Staying active on cure sleep complaints. Redney Dishman, a researcher at the University of Georgia, told Huffington for her book, but it will reduce the odds of them. Number 2. Eating a late night meal. If we have a big meal and then go straight to bed, our sleep is not going to be as restorative because our digestive system is occupied digesting instead of everything being able to slow down and research for the next day. Huffington tells Business Insider, eating earlier in the day can also help mitigate acid reflux, which often keeps people up at night and is exacerbated by sleeping on a full stomach. Number 3. Unwinding before bed. When stress rises and become cumulative during the day, it's much harder to fall asleep at night because it's harder to slow down and quiet our brain, Huffington says. Without taking some time to unwind before bed and shift our thoughts away from work, it's near impossible to fall asleep because you are still thinking about the worries from the day. One way to unwind, referred to as the mind dump, involves writing down all the things you need to do the next day before bed. This could help empty your mind and tells your brain it no longer need to run through your to-do list for the rest of the night. Number 4. Scanning your smartphone in bed. The LED screens of our smartphone give off what is called blue light, which studies have shown can damage vision and suppress production of melatonin, a hormone that helps regulate sleep cycle. For me, the key is to every night before I'm going to sleep, 30 minutes before, turn off all of my devices and gently escort them out of my bedroom, Huffington says. Number 5. Working in bed. The light given up by your laptop can also prevent your brain from releasing melatonin, and working in bed likely means you are not giving yourself enough time to unwind before sleep. What's more, working in bed sends the signal that the bedroom is a place for work, not sleep. The more you continue to work in bed, the more your brain associates the bedroom with staying focused and alert. Number 6. Drinking alcohol too close to bedtime. We think having a nightcap, having a drink is going to relax us and be like a sedative, and it does act like a sedative at the beginning, but then shortly after we fall asleep, it changes allegiance, Huffington says. According to the National Institute of Health, drinking alcohol just before bedtime decreases the amount of time you spend in REM sleep, a deep and restorative phase of sleep. Number 7. Drinking coffee in the afternoon or evening. It may be tempting to reach for another cup of coffee as your energy wants at work, but it may make you more tired in the long run. Caffeine can take 6 hours to wear off. Researchers from UNA State University and Henry Ford Hospital find which can seriously disturb our sleep. The risks of caffeine use in terms of sleep disturbance are underestimated by both the general population and physicians. The study author writes. Number 8. Sleeping in on weekends. If there's a major difference between your weekday sleep schedule and your weekend sleep schedule, you likely suffer from social jet lag. Sleeping late on weekends reset your body clock to a different cycle, and it reset again when you go back to waking up early during your work week. It's the equivalent of taking a flight one direction every Friday and going back every Sunday. Michael Parsons, a behavior geneticist at the Michael Research Council, Harwell in England. The best strategy for getting better sleep is to stick to a consistent sleep schedule. Thank you.